G'day and welcome to another episode of Kiwi Car Life. And in my time doing this channel, I've had my fair share of opportunities to drive a lot of high power rear wheel drive cars. Everything from the German M3 and M5, RS4 and C63 to the Japanese ISF. But today we're seeing what the Koreans can achieve, because this 3.3 litre twin turbocharged Kia Stinger GT is in many ways like a Korean M5 in a way. And today we're going to be seeing what it's like. In terms of the styling, I've always really liked the way that these look, and it's too bad that not many other manufacturers are bringing out a big, comfortable, good-looking, powerful rear-wheel drive sedan like this anymore. There's pretty much nothing out of Japan, and the Germans, well, the prices are just so astronomical that something like this for a little under 100,000 when it was new is actually quite a good buy. The wheels look really quite cool with the twin spokes that diverge at the corners. The headlights have a very intricate design to them, along with the little bonnet grills here at the front, and the typical little strakes that come out of the rear taillights round into the rear fender, and big quad tips at the back. Overall, it is a very nice looking car, and a lot bigger than I thought now that I'm standing right next to one in person. The engine is a 3.3 litre twin turbocharged V6. It makes 272 kilowatt and 370 horsepower. Torque is 510 newton meters, and it's being sent through a 8-speed automatic transmission to the rear wheels. In many ways, this is kind of like Kia's equivalent of a B58. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it compares with the likes of a 535, which this is designed to compete with. And finally, the interior. The first thing that's actually really impressed me here on the inside is the build quality. The pedals feel nice. All of the buttons here on the steering wheel feel good. I love the gauges on these. It's kind of similar to the i30N that I reviewed. They just have that really nice crisp backlit theme. The infotainment screen is actually a little bit smaller than I expected, but I love that everything here on the inside is physical controls. You've got heated and cooled seats with these very, very comfortable, fully electric leather seats here. They've got a nice amount of bolstering, but you can tell that it is still a really comfortable place to sit. It's got a good mix of black and silver materials throughout. The shift knob is kind of interesting, where it just stays in the middle. It never actually goes into any physical positions. And it's got a sunroof and actually a really, really good amount of legroom in the back as well. So it's certainly a very comfortable, practical, but you can tell very sporty and pretty well built interior that in my mind really isn't let down by anything, to be honest. It's actually a very nice place to sit, especially given these cars cost half as much as the equivalent 5 Series or E-Class. Well, ladies and gentlemen, driving the Kia Stinger GT. Now, friends of mine, Jack and Campbell, have both owned 535s. It's obviously a little older than this, but it's the same sort of car. Very big, 6-cylinder turbo, 8-speed automatic type car. Very, very similar concept. So it's going to be really interesting to see how the Koreans equivalent compares. And so far, we're off to a pretty good start. I'm very impressed with the transmission, although it's a bit annoying that every time you stop it goes back into D. You can't hold it in like manual 1. But aside from the slightly annoying shifting back into D whenever you don't do anything with the pedals, the sound is really quite good. It actually sounds kind of N54-y. It's like that really raspy 6-cylinder sort of soundtrack to it. Let's see how this thing goes, eh? Okay, yeah, it's no slouch. Certainly got some power. Oh, it handles beautifully, eh? The throttle's like really quite sensitive in sport. Okay, it shifts down good. How are the upshifts? Good, very, very good. Okay, I'm actually deeply impressed by this. This thing is actually an extremely impressive car. It makes a fantastic noise. It revs right to 6.5. Downshifts are good. Oh, listen to that. That's deeply impressive, man. This thing is a very, very impressive car. Yep, and it'll step out. Man, I don't know what to say. I'm actually extremely impressed by this car, man. The transmissions really surprised me, actually. The downshifts are very crisp. The upshifts are really good too. Like, those shifts are immediate, like really good. The exhaust sound, I have a feeling this one might have had some kind of exhaust modification to it, because it's quite loud, eh? Bang, I like how crisp the shifts are. It's just an immediate shift, and it happens as a bit of gear shock. But yeah, overall, can't really complain. It is a very fast, really rather impressive car that handles beautifully. Like, Kia has done a astoundingly good job at making a brilliant and really impressive car to drive. I'm actually so impressed. So there we go. Thanks for watching. I would definitely recommend, and I'll look forward to seeing you again next time.